press box now off limits to a former Wabash Valley football coach. Good evening. I'm Patrice Dayton.
And I'm Mark Allen. Vigo County schools have now restricted where former Indiana State University coach Dennis Rates can watch games after Rates broke a pane of glass at Friday night's game between Terre Haute North and Terre Haute South. News 10's Dan Klein is live in the studio with the very latest on this incident. Dan?
Mark, Patrice, the Vigo County School Corporation attorney says Dennis Rates is not an employee and had no sort of official or unofficial position with the school Friday night. Dennis Rates told me he hit the glass in the press box with an open hand Friday night in frustration after Terre Haute South lost the Victory Bell game. Rates' son Mark is the head coach at South. According to school officials, the South principal has instructed Mark Rates to tell his father he is banned from football practice, team activities, from being on the sidelines during the game, and from the press box. But they will not pursue any other action.
Will he be allowed at games?
Well, yes, as a fan and a spectator, but not on the field or in the press box.
Now, this is some file video from when Dennis Rates was head football coach at ISU. According to ISU police, 7 bystanders reported injuries related to the broken glass. Now, most were so minor, only 3 had injuries that were visible the next day. Prosecutor Terry Modisett received the police report this afternoon. He's made no decision yet whether to file criminal charges and will be meeting with the victims and their families over the next week or two.
Comes down to things like, does something rise to the level of constituting a criminal act versus is it a civil act or is it an accident? You know, those kind of things. So that's some of the questions that we'll have to answer for ourselves and try to explain to the victims too.
Modisett says the amount and severity of injuries and the intent is what will be important. Now, if any charges are filed, Modisett said it would probably fall under criminal recklessness, but it's far too early to say whether that will happen. Mark, back to you.
Thank you, Dan. Attorney Fred Bauer said the school corporation has not talked with Dennis Rates and does not plan to. He believes the message from his son will be enough.